Have you ever wanted to buy a haunted location? Of course not. Who would want to do that? Look no further than Bihl Manor, purchased by Carlos Zuzak. The location that Taylor, Maeve, and Gary will be sleeping at for the next 2 days has quite a few tidbits of paranormal history. People have been scratched in and possibly bitten in the basement, which makes sense when the history of this house has kids possibly locked in the basement to run out all their energy. People have reported seeing shadow figures and a boy sitting on the entrance staircase. Will something climb in bed with one of our investigators? Or maybe they will walk away with some new body decor from the basement. The only way to find out is walking through that door and finding out what's in store. Join us as we venture through the threshold of the unknown. This is Skeptic. Well, Gary, we're in Ohio.
Your favorite place of all time?
It's not at all. It's not at all. I almost think this is like our second home. Is it your connection with Cleveland or what?
No, just it's one of the contacts that we met at last year's Parapsychon. So reached out and we were able to get the Bihl Manor.
Oh, speaking of Bihl Manor, we are in Fremont, Ohio, Gary. I'm still gonna say it's a subsection of Cleveland. Even though it's an hour and so minutes outside of Cleveland. What do you know much about Bihl Manor, if you know anything?
So I don't know much other than what the guy told us at last year's Parapsychon and just what they have on the website. So I don't know a ton of stuff. I know supposedly they have things that happen all the time. So, and it's another location that me, Maeve, and Taylor get to stay the night in. So it's another positive for us.
It is another positive. So you don't know much about the location, which is great. Today we had setup. During setup, what was your thoughts of this location and what do you think this location has the potential to do?
So during setup, something interesting happened that I would want to go back and see because we were recording and just to see. But he told us that like in the basement, supposedly there's a scratcher or a biter, somebody that people get bit and scratched down there, which is awesome. I'm gonna invite that to happen to me tonight and to Taylor and Maeve. And when we were down there, and when we came up, the guy said he's never been scratched there. Well, when he came up, he had a scratch on his face that his friend saw. So I want to go back and see if that was actually true when we were filming, if he actually had something on his face beforehand or if he accidentally scratched it himself while he was down there. Because again, if that's true and it happened on that thing, then maybe it'll happen tonight to one of us or even tomorrow night. I know we get 2 nights, so you never know what's gonna happen. He said his face has been scratched.
He's got a scratch on his face.
I didn't see anything. I didn't even feel anything. Is it for real?
I swear to God.
Yeah. Are you serious? Dude, I've never been scratching this house. You're freaking me out, for real?
No, I swear. We've been here together for over an hour.
Dude,
we've been talking, and I did not see that on his face the entire time.
I want to see this.
Yeah.
He's gonna take a picture.
Oh boy, you broke my camera.
Where?
Right there, you goofball.
Blow it up.
It's a scratch.
Holy shit.
That was
I
not,
did not do that.
not on your face. I'm telling you, that was
So
not
that's
on your
because
face.
we'll look back and see it. You should be able to see it.
Yeah. I did not touch my face. That's kind of weird.
I mean, I hope it was, but I'm pretty sure it was.
I didn't feel anything, I'll tell you that.
And these guys still have to spend 48 hours in this house. You got night 1 and you have night 2, and Maeve is staying in a place that nobody stayed before voluntarily.
Volunteered. Taylor made a good point. He said, who knows how she's going to feel after an investigation. She may not want to do it anymore. Maybe when back out. I said, no, we're locking her in. If that's the case. She's stuck. She volunteered. You can't back out.
This is going to be an unbelievable location. Mark my words. So we're here with Carlo, who is the owner of Bihl Manor.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the location, not from the haunted aspect of it, but the history of this.
The history? The home was built in 1898 by Jerome Bihl. He was a Toledo native. He was a businessman that moved here in town because Fremont was kind of up and coming at the time. So you had a lot of business people moving in here because, you know, it was kind of getting to become a wealthy area. So he came here in 1898, built the home. He had a music shop here in town and a jewelry shop. He lived here until 1922.
Okay.
And then the Wolf family purchased it in 1922. They lived here until 1966. 1970 became an orphanage.
Okay.
It was an orphanage for the first 6 years. After the first 6 years, it became a group home / orphanage. Now you had normal kids, sick children, and unwanted kids, kind of all just, or mentally challenged kids, all mixed up in the house.
Okay.
It was that till 1991. And then 1992, 93, it was a group home for adult mentally challenged men. And then it shut down, and then it became bed and breakfast for so many years. Then it became private hands. They moved out of here after a couple years, and then sat empty for like 10 years, and then I ended up buying it.
Okay. Okay.
You guys familiar with Bobby Mackey's?
Yeah, we were one of the last teams to investigate.
Were you?
They closed it down.
So, you know, they had a big auction.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No.
so I ended up buying a lot of stuff.
Nice.
If you turn around, there's Carl's stuff.
So the place was falling apart. They wouldn't let us up there.
Yeah.
Because it was falling apart. So
They
we're not allowed to go up
Are you gonna
there.
make this
So we never
We'll
gonna.
be okay.
We're gonna tie that in.
Oh God.
So what
That
happened?
was
Taylor.
he was the most scared with Bobby Mackey.
Were you?
At any location, that place messed with me the most.
Yeah, he
That place
freaked.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because what happened is they were tearing it down. They had a big auction. Obviously, one big ghost hunter was bidding up a lot of stuff.
I wonder
too.
who that was.
Yeah.
You know who it was. So I ended up getting some really cool stuff. My friend actually got all of Carl's bathroom. He got his toy or his bathtub, his sink, his mirror, his bathroom door. So after we had to go pick up our stuff, so we went there, and I was like, "Hey, can we get a picture upstairs of Carl's bathroom with the guy standing? He bought all his stuff." And the guy was like, "Well, we don't want people up there." So we kind of hung around, and he's like, "All right, let's just go up there," because I wasn't going to give up. You know? I want that picture.
Exactly.
Right? So we went upstairs, and I'm taking the picture, and I turn around, and I'm like, "What's all that stuff?" He goes, "Oh, it's just going to get demolished." I'm like, "Can I buy it?" It's something that somebody didn't bid on, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, he's like, "Yeah, make offers." That's the famous door. That's his actual apartment door. Go away door.
So we're definitely
So we're
gonna
put
tie this in.
Taylor,
That's
right?
it.
Yeah, he's 1,000% gonna be sitting in that chair.
You can sit in a chair, do Estes or whatever you want. That's his stuff. That's his blind from his
That was
apartment.
in
That's
his
his
place.
blind
That was
from
in
his
his
bedroom. So, but that's the famous door everybody sees on the shows, the go away door. And the reason why he put go away on there is to keep the spirits from his apartment. So,
My mom won't even
Dude,
come in
that's
this room.
cool.
So he
really?
he hated me because he had to go to the basement at the second day, and he did not want to. Because we do it by ourselves, like you do a
Sure,
group,
the
and
soul
then you have to go
stuff.
by yourself, and he was not having it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's creepy, dude, because now you're open to the whole spirit realm.
I know.
Well, and this was his second
Second
investigation
one.
with us. His first was Waverly.
Yeah.
Oh,
with
wow.
us.
So really get dive into that.
He did great at Waverly. Bobby Mackey's broken
Yeah.
for that day.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
But yeah, that's so you're welcome to
That's
sit in a
great.
chair.
That's good knowledge to have.
Yep. So we'll go out this way.
So again, the basement is a place where there's a biter. They bite the men and they scratch the women. So this should be a great and interesting investigation. Night one. Night. Let's see what we get.
So we're in the basement. It's known for biters and scratchers, supposedly. So I'm going to openly invite anything that's in here to feel free to bite, scratch, or do anything you want
Karate chop.
to anybody in this building right now. Let us know you're here. If you want to bite us, make a scratch mark, let us know. We'll see all over our body after the fact and see. If y'all feel something, let me know. We'll look, we'll test it, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I don't think there's anything down here that's going to do that, but I invite anything to try.
And I also want to just say we are friendly. We want to invite anything to interact with us in a friendly way. We don't mean any harm. We're just trying to figure out if things exist outside of the normal realm that we live in. So
I have a question for you, Taylor. Knowing that that hallway behind you, don't look, has been known for many things that happen in that hallway. How does it feel with your
Don't look.
back to the hallway right now?
Well, I'd say I guess my heart rate's probably in the triple digit, but I don't know what exactly the number would be. But yeah, it's unsettling for sure. The REM pod hasn't gone off, so as long as that doesn't happen, I think I'm okay.
Okay. He's scared, guys.
There we go.
If you want to make footsteps above us, if you want to do anything, just let us know you're here. If you want to interact with us.
We've also got a bell right here. Feel free to hit that.
There's another bell upstairs above us. If you want to hit that one, if you're not in the room with you, feel free to do whatever you'd like.
It's quiet.
It is very
Very
quiet.
quiet.
Other than just the cars you hear drive occasionally. Just for everybody, for anything, if there is anything here, I don't actually believe there's anything. I don't believe there's ghosts. I don't believe in spirits and all that. So if you want to make yourself known and make somebody a believer, I'm right here. I would love for that to happen. If you want to wait till we're on solos, you can do that as well. But obviously you can do it with a group and it makes things so much better. All right, well, we're gonna move to another room, and we're gonna move over to the other room. We'll go to the other room over there, where Meg was sitting. Yeah, that really is scary. Huh? You like it?
Apparently the stairs is a big hot spot. At least that's what they told us.
So right now we have a REM pod set on the stairs. The Nova, we have the music box in here. So that's working right.
Whoa.
What?
That was weird.
What, the Nova turning off?
Yeah, I thought I saw a cord jangle behind it, but maybe that was just my brain.
Well, he could have been walking over the cord too.
That's probably what happened.
So we have multiple devices in here if you want to interact. We have the REM pod on the stairs. We have the Nova box, and then we have the music box to my left. Multiple avenues to talk to us, interact with us. Feel free.
There, like that door. Like, come here. Someone other than me, come here. Just be very quiet.
What are y'all hearing?
Nothing now.
I hear lots of noises, but you gotta stop moving.
Sounds like rain.
Some of that is rain. But not with
Not-
that one. Not with that one.
I saw that I heard like a whimper. Somebody upstairs?
That's rain.
Do you want us to come upstairs? Two, three.
I'm gonna sit mine out in the hall.
Okay.
Like in this room.
I'll set mine in the crib.
I'm gonna sit against this wall. The camera's right there.
I see it.
So you probably want to stand on
I'm
that
just
side.
gonna record everything first and then go back up.
Obelisk ABC. Rock.
Oh! I knocked that thing off.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if I knocked it off or not, to be honest. Oh! I knocked that thing off.
Jeez.
Bump into it and see if it'll knock it off.
Yeah, it's not gonna move. That thing is.
Let's see,
no,
'cause
no,
I just
no.
bumped it with my shoulder and it didn't come off, so we're gonna
No,
try and play that back and see
no.
what happened. Oh! I knocked that thing off.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if
You just got that on camera?
You want me to? I'll sit back down and everything.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, get up. Try to recreate the same thing I just did.
Let the thing get shape up, Eric. 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
Go.
Okay. So I sat down like this, my back to the thing, and then I slid over, and I did that, and it fell.
Okay. Alright, so we're in the kids' room. This is where, we'll call it Maeve's room.
Yeah, I said Maeve's kid room.
This is where we found, we saw a video of that shark moving in a corner. A guy was packing up and the shark tail moved. Apparently there's a lot of activity that happens in this room, so we're just going to sit here for a second and then try to get it to interact with some devices. So everyone just chill for a second and let's just listen. Kick a balloon to me. I'll kick it back. Let's play catch.
Or move a ball. Anything you want to do, play with us. Me
Do
and
this.
Taylor will show you how it's done. Watch, Taylor catch. You may have caught it. In the hallway
Catch.
for you.
What have I caught?
It's launched back in here.
Right in our face. God, to be honest. Or I just would love to see it bounce. Or the light come on.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I gotta pee.
You are nervous. I can't believe we walked past that room on this one.
We can go up to the garage.
I'm still recording. But
So Gary, we're going into solos. Normally your spot is number 3 on that solo list because you're such an energy killer.
Correct.
But today Taylor was talking about how he's always number 1. Mae was talking about how she's always number 1. And you stepped up and was like, you know what? Damn it, I'll go first. What was your inspiration behind that other than...
It was more just don't hear them bickering and complaining about who has to go first. I'll go first, and this way they can really rile it up for them before they go to bed. So hopefully, usually I drain it, so it'd be better for when they sleep. Now it's going to be hopefully high energy for them, and then they got to sleep in it. All right, started my solo because Taylor was scared to go in first, and Maeve didn't want to go first, so I stepped up to the plate, and I'm going to go first. That's Taylor crying in the background. Night 1, solo 1, the start of the day. So, just walked in, as you can see. We got some devices on the stairs. I'm gonna grab the music box and we're gonna bring it to the basement to start.
He's grabbing the music box, which is one of his favorite tools. He's gonna go down in the basement, and I'm hoping for a scratch. I'm hoping for a tug or a pull or a bite, any of those things. But more importantly, I want to know what entity is down there. Fort Stevenson is right down the street. It was a part of a battle, so there's a lot of potential lost souls that could have happened on this land.
So if something wants to walk in front of it to let me know when you're in here, you can set this music box off and let me know. I'll turn my light red for everybody. So I was told that this basement, that's me, sorry guys. So this basement is known for somebody that scratches or bites people. So I'm going to give an open invite to anything. I'm by myself. If you want to come and interact with me, you can bite me, you can scratch me, you have free reign to interact with me in the way you see fit. So if you want to do that, feel free to come and do it. I'm giving you permission. If you don't feel comfortable doing it to me, well, Maeve will be in here and Taylor will be in here later. You can do it to them too. All of us are welcome to it. They may not say they are, but they are. Just trust me. Just want to see if there's anything that wants to interact with us. So that chair is Taylor's favorite Bobby Mackey chair. That's where he got terrified.
And the door and the couch was purchased from Bobby Mackey's, that location. And if it is true that things latch on to things, and there was some ghosts that potentially latched on to the door and the couch from Bobby Mackey's, that'd be really cool.
So this is the chair from Bobby Mackey's, from Carl's room, and then the door. We have a bell right here. If anything wants to interact, you can just push on that bell, let yourself known. So that's where Taylor, I'm sure that's his throne. I know he's gonna hate when Dee makes him sit in that. And I'm gonna walk into the room Maeve is sleeping in. So this is the room Maeve's sleeping in. I'm pretty sure I kicked that balloon, D. So I'm gonna set the music box in here. See if we can get it to go off in here. Okay, back away. I'm gonna sit in this corner where this doll fell on me earlier. We don't know if I hit it or not. Reviewing the footage, it was inconclusive if I knocked it off or not. But we're gonna sit right here against this wall. I got the music box sitting right here. So I'm in this room with you. If there's anything in here wants to play, I know we have this bear over here that you can set off. I know supposedly the shark has moved. I got a music box if you want to hear music. Got a bunch of balloons, bunch of toys. Make yourself known if you'd like. We'll use the music box to try to communicate again. I'll use other things in here. If anybody's in here, if you're male, set the music box off or move a balloon or set off the teddy bear. So I will say probably sitting in this room probably feels the creepiest, just because you have two doors from two different angles, which I'll show people. All right, well, I think nobody wants to interact with me. I want to give you all an opportunity to interact with some of our other friends that are going to come in here. So I'll start making my way out, and then we'll see if Taylor and May's going to come in. Maybe y'all want to interact with them more than me. I'm not going to hold that against you. Feel free. They're here to enjoy your time and spend time with you too. So if you want to do that, feel free. I'm going to head on out and we'll see who's coming in next. Just so y'all can see real quick with the light on. It's a creepier feeling because you got two different entryways where if there's something in here, they could really mess with you. Turn that off. I'll bring the music box back downstairs. All right. I'm gonna work my way out now through the garage to D. So that way, do my wrap up and see who's going next and see what happens, because typical fashion, nothing really happens for me. But who knows, maybe it will for them. Like I was saying in there, I feel like the room with the cribs and the dolls, and the toys, is probably the creepiest room just because you have two different entryways.
Okay.
So from one's the hallway, one's another hallway from the stairs. And like those two, if something was staring at you, you have two different eyes, or two more sets of eyes coming from you. So I think that's probably the creepiest feeling of the room. And the basement, I felt like there was nothing. I feel like it was just super dead. I didn't even get a music box to go off, and that's my forte, is getting that to go off at least once. Yeah. And I couldn't get it to go off at all. So like that's disheartening. But again, we know this is usually what happens. So I'm very fascinated in what's going to happen with Taylor and Maeve. Hopefully one of them will use the music box and it'll go off for them.
All right, so the first place I'm going is up to the attic. So I'm going to leave my camera or my light on because one, I don't want to fall down any stairs. And it's just creepy. I still don't know much about the history up here of this place. I mean, I know I've heard some stories.
So there have been shadow figures spotted in this particular location. Actually up and around the attic.
I really feel like there's something in there. I just heard a loud thud downstairs. Fuck. Okay, things just got really unsettling. You still, huh? I heard a sound like it came from downstairs, and I swear I keep seeing shadows over there, but again, there's a window. But it doesn't, I don't know. I like see it out of the corner of my eye. And it's like, what the fuck? There was something. Every hair on my body is standing up right now. The fuck? Okay, so it sounded. Dude, it sounded like something was like right behind me. Oh, fuck you, dude. Hold on. That door's open. Like, that wasn't open. We need to see if we got any footage of in here because... No, here, hold on. I can't show you. Let me look. Like... The light plays on the door because the window's this way and the door's right here. Anyway, we'll just have to check and see because I'm sure we've got it on camera. But that's what it sounded like, though, is a door opening, but it sounded like it was behind me.
We don't want to lose her because, you know, we could be on the cusp of getting some good stuff here. Because I want to send her in here to the crib room, kind of get her inspiration about her choosing that room, and then get her down in the basement.
I don't know what I was getting ready to say. I'm creeped the fuck out. I don't want to do this without a headlamp. Dude. Can you hear me, Dee? I am not happy. Dude, this is so fucking creepy. Like, it just feels like there's something, like, every time you turn around, like, it's so claustrophobic in here. What was that? Did my light just go out? I'm headed out of here, Dee.
Maeve had a thought, which I didn't think about this, because I've never worked with kids with disabilities. I've had family members that have had disabilities, but Maeve has had the pleasure of working with kids with disabilities, and this house, as you guys know, that was one of the many hats that this house wore.
So my thought about being in here is that when I came in here earlier, it just really feels sad. And again, like, I was trying to think of this place like when it was the group home, about locking the kids down here to play. And they were saying, again, it was painted certain colors for calming. But I was thinking, like, is this what it was like in there? Like, no carpet, dirt floor, concrete floor. The floor's painted, so I'm assuming this is the original floor. And the walls are painted, so I'm assuming that's the original wall. I don't know if any of this stuff was out. I assume not. But this is a cold, dank basement. And I wouldn't feel comfortable locking my dog in here. Much less children. Mentally handicapped children. I don't have the words for that. All right, so I'm in here. I'm in here with you. Can you come up to me? I'm a safe space. You don't have to be afraid. And I don't even need to see you. If you come up behind me, it's fine. I won't see you. If that makes it more comfortable for you. But I'm here. If you need a hug. I just heard a huge thud. Hopefully it got picked up on that camera out there. Is that you out there? You can come in. Come closer.
I'm liking that we're using the grid though.
I'm in here. I'm in here with you.
She wanted to use the grid to see if she could lure, or not necessarily lure, but have something come out and affect the grid. And it's the first time in a long time in our investigations that we actually use the grid for this purpose.
All right, I'm going to have to go in just a little bit. I don't want to go. I'd like to stay. I can come back later. I'll be staying here upstairs all night. If you want to come sit with me, I'll be there. I'm out. No, we're out. That's that door. It's the kitchen door. Like I was barely popping it. Well, I was shaking it the first time.
Yeah.
But then I was barely popping it when you said that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It was just like popping the door.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It's like right there. Like it feels like at any moment it's gonna flip and all hell's gonna break loose. And that's just it feels like it's teetering on that line. Because there were times that it was like so uncomfortable. Like I literally just wanted to jump out of my skin.
And then it was like it wouldn't. And then it would. And then it wouldn't.
It was the leaf that's at the top. I was like, caught the side of my eye. I was like, what?
Here we go. This is solo number 3, night 1. Taylor here. We're at Bihl Manor. This is solo number 3, night 1. We're going in. All right. Ugh. What's up, everybody? My name is Taylor. I come in peace. Nothing but peace and love from me.
So Taylor has entered the building, okay? We had a camera that turned on us, that he fixed. But he seems to be in like great cheer. He's upbeat right now. This is gonna be an interesting investigation. Taylor is going last. Normally he's either first or second. So today he's last. He has a lot of investigative tools that he wants to use and put into place. He actually chose 4, which he only runs his app. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's just sit back and enjoy this show.
It's okay. I don't want to scare you or freak you out at all. I'm here to hang out with you. So if you want to play with me, just come out. You can set that REM pod off right there. If you walk by that, I'll know you're here with me. Now, a lot of times in houses like this, you get house noises, right? So sometimes when I could just be hearing house noises, freak myself out. But it does sound like I keep hearing little squeaks and steps. Why do you bite people? Why do you bite and scratch? Is it because you're scared? I'm scared. I understand if you are. Life's scary sometimes, you know? Alright, so I'm not really getting much down here. It's really, really quiet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up and I'm going to bring the bell with me. I'm going to bring the bell with me because I've seen another investigation here, okay? I've seen another investigation here and the bell went off a bunch. So we're gonna start back on the main floor and then we're gonna head up to the bedrooms where we're gonna stay tonight. I'm gonna stop in here. So this is the room. We've had that doll fall off. Oh! Already. See another investigation where that same doll falls off. We've also seen video of this shark moving on its own. Now the other thing that I want to test out, I saw in another investigation, they had this bell sitting right here. Now in that investigation, that bell went off a bunch of times. Okay, so I want to see, I'm kind of thinking maybe it's not real. So we're gonna try to debunk that. But I'm gonna let it sit right there. So if you want to ring the bell, if anything in here wants to ring that bell, go right ahead. I'm gonna take a seat in here. And again, I want to keep the light on. If it's okay with you, I can turn the light off for a little while, but I want to be able to see any toys that might move. I want to be able to see in here. So I can turn it off to the red. Let's see, this thing's falling off my head. But I want to be able to see if anything want to be able to see if anything moves. Now Maeve was just in here. Okay, she's gonna be sleeping with y'all tonight in the same room. If you think that's fine, go ahead and ring that bell. Sorry. Oh, that was me. That sounded guttural. Yeah, the IR light's still freaking out. Now, I don't know much about the history of this place, but I know that a lot of entities, or there's been a lot of evidence in this room, a lot of movement. So if you don't mind, and you want to play with me for a second, do you mind moving maybe a balloon, rocking the rocking chair? I keep hearing noises. Is there anything in here that wants to play? It's just so quiet in here. It's so unsettling. It's very, very creepy in here. Most locations we go to have some kind of like heater or AC on, or like inclement weather. It was raining earlier, but now it's just dead silent. It's just creepy. Is there anything up here with me that wants to hang out?
Derek, could you...
Maeve was just in here. Maeve and Gary, did you like them being up here? D's intentionally not talking to me to freak me out. I know it. I know his games. There's Snoopy over there. Give me a knock on Snoopy. What was that? You trying to bang through this device? Just bang on the wall. Did you like that song? I can't see anything through this camera. I kind of went in there hyped up. You know, we just didn't really get anything. I mean, it was out of all the locations we've been to, certain ones are quieter than others. You know, certain ones have heaters or, you know, air conditioning units. Some are like more prone to outside noise. This one was just dead silent. And a lot of times that's good if you're trying to like listen for things. But I didn't hear anything. Didn't hear anything inside. I thought I might have heard some bangs coming from the basement when I was in there. Heard some squeaky noise. But to be honest, it's more than likely just little house noises that I heard. I thought I might have heard a bang when I asked a question. I'll have to go back and listen to it. It was very faint. So there's still time for stuff to happen. I'm not giving up on this location yet. I just think it was a rough start. The camera was acting up. The IR light was messing up. I could not get it to focus. I don't know what's going on. But hopefully once we get that squared away, things will start rolling. Tomorrow we might get better weather. It's gonna be great. I've high hopes. I think we're still gonna catch something here. Okay, we just haven't yet.
We didn't fake that dog falling. Correct. We're not sure how it fell though. We do know that Maeve's sleeping in that room though.
That is correct.
It would have been better if it would have just fallen
While he wasn't near it.
while no one was near it.
Correct.
But I don't know. It didn't seem like you knocked it off.
It didn't. We're gonna study that video intently, blow it up, go through the motions, and figure it out. And I think we'll come up with something pretty good. At least he will anyway. Good luck tonight. I hope you guys sleep great. I hope y'all don't miss any sleep at all. And if you do miss any sleep, I hope you wake up to maybe a doll right next to you. Maybe.
You might wake up and I'm next to you. I might call an Uber. I know the address, 412 blank 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 drive.
As our team heads up to bed, there is little doubt that something is going on here. Can we gather the evidence we need to convince Gary of the paranormal? Join us tomorrow as we explore the rest of the Bihl Manor. Sleep tight.